Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today is December 15th, and it is it's Tuesday, and we're going to be seeing the next day for the Disney Storybook Collection Advent Calendar. So here's a closer look at it, and I just wanted to show you my Christmas earrings, Christmas trees, and that my sweater can light up, but it's hard to see. The little nose is Rudolph. And now let's see what book we're gonna read. Yesterday's book, I forgot what it was. I think it was I'm not sure. I literally forgot. Okay, so I think it wasn't The Lion King. So, give this video a big thumbs up if you can spot number 15. So, I'll give you a few more seconds. Okay, so if you saw it right next to the 14 right there, this golden one, then you're correct. So, let me get it up for a second. And I think the number, hold up, 15. I'm excited to see what number 15 is. But the number 14, oh, it was the Little Mermaid. I remember now. Okay. So, Minnie, where is she? She's right here. She's going to do the read along with us. Okay, so let's see which book we got. See, right there. So I'm going to slide it out. 3, I'm excited. 2, 1. Finding Nemo. So we're going to be reading Disney Pixar Finding Nemo. It'd be funny if we got like a Minnie Mouse Christmas one, so because she's here. And so we're going to be reading Finding Nemo. So let's do it. Okay. So Minnie's going to help us read. 3, 2, 1. Finding Nemo. Disney Pixar Finding Nemo, Autumn Publishing. Marlin was a clownfish who had lost his wife and eggs in a ruthless barracuda attack. Only the baby had survived, and he had a damaged fin. I promise I will never let anything happen to you, Nemo, Marlin said. Marlin wouldn't let Nemo out of his sight, but on his first day of school, Nemo was ready for adventure. Before they set off for school, Marlin asked certainly, "What's the one thing we have to remember about the ocean?" "It's not safe," Nemo sighed. As they swam to school together, Marlin kept reminding Nemo to hold his fin. In class, Nemo made some new friends, and they sneaked off together, daring each other to swim out into the open sea. Nemo was nervous and didn't venture very far away, but it was way too far for Marlin, who was hovering nearby. "You think you can do these things, but you just can't," Marlin shouted. Nemo wanted to prove his dad wrong. He swam to a boat and hit it with his fin. Suddenly, a diver appeared. Nemo screamed as he caught sight of his reflection in the diver's mask. In a flash, the diver had scooped Nemo up in a net. There was nothing Marlin could do to save his precious son. He raced to the surface as the diver's boat sped off. It went so quickly that a mass fell overboard. Marlin rushed to a busy underwater road to get help. A blue tag named Dory told him that she had seen a boat. "Follow me," she said. However, Dory had a very bad memory. A minute later, she forgot why Marlin was following her. Confused, Marlin turned away, only to come face to face with a huge shark. His name was Bruce, and he was trying to be a vegetarian. He wanted Dory and Marlin to meet his friends so they could prove their motto. Fish are friends, not food. Dory thought it was a wonderful idea. A terrified Marlin did not. It has been 3 weeks since my last fish, Bruce told his friends proudly. Always eager, Dory joined in. "I don't think I've ever eaten a fish." Just then, Marlin spotted the diver's mask. Dory wanted to show it to the sharks, but Marlin didn't. As they tussled, Dory bumped her nose and it bled a little. It was too much for Bruce. He got a sudden craving for a fish dinner. As Dory and Marlin raced to escape an underwater explosion. Meanwhile, Nemo found himself in a dentist's fish tank in Sydney. A group of fish came out of hiding. Bubbles, Peach, Jack, Sploat, Deb, Gurgle, and Gil, their leader, were thrilled to meet a fish from the open sea. Nemo learned he was to be a present for the dentist's niece Darla. That night, Nemo was made an official member of the group. Then Gil revealed his plan to escape the filter that kept the tank clean. When the dentist took the fish out to clean it, they'd escape down the drain. Back in the ocean, Dory had dropped the mask into a deep trench. She suddenly remembered she could read. There was an address on the mask. P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby. "Way, Cindy," said Dory. They escaped from an angelfish by trapping it inside the mask and set off to find Nemo. Marlin told Dory he was going to Sydney alone. A school of moonfish rushed over, angry with Marlin for upsetting Dory. The moonfish told Dory how to get to Sydney. "Follow the East Australian current," they said together. Then they gave her a warning. "When you come to a trench, swim through it, not over it." When they finally got to the trench, however, Marlin insisted that swimming over it would be much safer. Soon they were surrounded by stinging jellyfish, but eventually they found a way through the stinging tentacles. Tired and hurt, they now needed some help. Sea turtles came to the rescue. The jellyfish stings had left the two fish in bad shape. "Taking on the jellies? Awesome," said Crush, a surfer turtle. Marlin watched as Crush encouraged his children to be adventurous. He thought it taught them important lessons. Watching Crush's kids made Marlin wonder if he had been too protective of Nemo. Tales of Marlin's adventures were spreading far and wide. Nigel, a friendly pelican who knew the tank gang, heard the stories and rushed to tell Nemo the news. Nemo had always thought his dad was a bit of a scaredy fish. The thought that he was battling his way to Sydney filled the little fish with pride. Inspired by his dad's bravery, Nemo was determined to escape. He darted into the filter and jammed it. Everyone cheered. Very soon, the tank gang was swimming in slimy green water. The fish couldn't have been happier. The dentist was going to have to clean the tank before Darla arrived. Back in the ocean, Marlin and Dory said goodbye to the turtles, but found themselves inside the mouth of a massive whale. It turned out the whale was only giving the two brave little fish a lift. They were soon squirted out of his blowhole right into Sydney Harbor. Nigel flew to their rescue as they landed on the dock. "Hop inside my mouth if you want to live," he whispered, hoping the seagulls hadn't noticed. He snatched them up, filled his beak with water, and took off. The hungry seagulls followed, but Nigel played a trick on them, and the seagulls flew right into a boat's sail. Inside, the dentist had cleaned the tank water with a fancy new cleaner, while the fish were still in the tank. The escape plan was ruined. Nemo was lifted out of the tank and plopped into a bag. Darla had arrived. Nemo had one last chance. He played dead, hoping that he would get flushed down in the toilet and out into the ocean. Nigel arrived with Marlin and Dory and saw Nemo floating upside down in the plastic bag. The dentist shooed Nigel away, but in the commotion, he dropped Nemo and the bag burst open. Gil flipped himself onto the chair beside Nemo. Then he smacked his tail on a dental mirror. Nemo over Darla's waiting hands and into the sprint sink. Nemo was escaped down the drain. Back in the harbor, Nigel dropped Dory and Marlin into the sea. Marlin thought that he had lost Nemo and swam away, but Nemo met Dory and they swam after Marlin as fast as Nemo's little fins would let them. Marlin and Nemo were reunited at last. Marlin realized that even though Nemo was a little fish, he was capable of doing very big things. Aww. That is so cute. I love the pictures. And I've seen the movie before, and it was a really fun and funny kind of like movie and stuff. And also, I liked Finding Dory. That's one I like too. And this is a really interesting book. So I was just looking at the pictures once more. So it's Finding Nemo. And so that was the end of our story. And it's 10 more days till Christmas, and I can't believe that. And yeah, so if you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, and tomorrow, I'm so excited to see what tomorrow's book is about and what we're gonna find. And I'll have some new videos be posting, and I have a few that I already posted. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye.